Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have something very interesting in front of us, a sneaker I was very happy to get. One that surprisingly is not going for too much right now over retail, and one that I am really happy to add to the collection. So this is a good review for me. I'm happy about this one. Really, really glad to add it to my collection. So we have a Nike Flyleather written on the side with a little bit of a notice here. So the shoe is made with at least 50% of recycled fiber material. On the top, we have a little bit of an art print going on. You can kind of see an influence of a swoosh and some other abstract stuff going on with a signature here, which actually has to do with, of course, the artist on the box. Nike here in that artist style paint as well. And this is a Nike Flyleather Air Force One in white, men's size 12, and the retail was not $100. So this is actually incorrect. I don't know why they put this tag on here. I ordered them from the sneakers app. I got them from the sneakers app. I have my Nike receipt. These were $130 retail, not $100. So that's kind of interesting. On the inside of the box, you do have a little bit of an artist signature with the paper as well. One thing I also like is the packaging when they do this with boxes, especially collaborations, but I just wish Nike would give us more boxes like this. So these released very recently on June 25th of 2021 for $130 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So real quick before we get into the sneaker itself, I will show you the extra laces you get. It is a silver gray pair with a green tip and a painted Nike swoosh in like a red. So before we get into the shoe, we of course have to discuss who these are by and pay a little bit of tribute to the artist, which is Mayumi Yamase, and she is an artist based out of Tokyo, and she is big into painting and sculpting. I think she does some writing and editing as well, but her work is mainly described as floating between abstract and organic. I will throw some photos up of her art and maybe a photo up of the artist so you can see that. And now we will bring up the shoe, because I always like to mention and show who these are by. You know, it pays a little bit of homage to the person so they get a little more recognition and people can look them up. But otherwise, this is what we have. I think the silhouette is really clean. You have a nice white leather upper base on all the panels from here throughout is all a white leather. The only different material you have is back on the heel tab and along the eyelets. As you can see, we have a little bit of stitching going on in the back here. This is actually stitched in. So you have like kind of a bright bluish Caribbean water blue in that stitching. The white stitching is contrasted along the leather panels, so it blends in. There is a little bit of a paint detail on the toe box in a little bit of different colors. Now, this is what's cool. We have the printed paint graphic here, painted print graphic there, but if you look really close on the darker blue, that is stitched. So a little bit of mixing between the printed graphic and the stitched embroidery, which I like as well. And one of my favorite things, if you guys like gum outsoles, this is like a natural lighter gum. I really like how it comes all the way up the midsole on the white upper. This is just, it's so clean, man. I don't understand how people don't love these right now. They should be going for more than they are. There's a perforated leather plain toe box on the top of the Air Force One. There is no lace dubray in this pair, which was kind of surprising. And the eyelets are a nice, like, say neutral gray suede. Your laces that come in the shoe are white with a orange style tip, and it does have that painted swoosh on there in blue, if it will focus for me. And if we flip it around to the medial side, mainly blank canvas with a little bit of different mix. So if we flip it around to the lateral side, you can see that this mid paneling right here is a white leather. Well, on the inside area, they did a canvas cloth. So they did switch the material there on that side, which is kind of interesting. This is embroidered on the back instead of having a printed graphic that is once again stitched. And there's a look at your back heel area, which has the leather going down, and there's that canvas material. This material you're looking at here is that same material they used right over here. And your Nike is stitched on that heel panel in kind of a bright orangish red. If we flip around to the tongue, it is a canvas style material that comes up to a Nike swoosh tag with the artist signature in green. And your insole on these is an all-white insole with a couple of Nike swooshes painted on for the artist, and a little bit of that design goes white all the way up. And if we take a look at the other shoe, you can obviously see there are a little bit of difference in details. So we got a little bit of off-painted swoosh going on here. Nothing really else but that on that side. There's a look at the heel, same as the other shoe. And there's a little bit of difference on the medial side for the painting. So once again, one area is painted in a kind of lighter brown, and we've got a blue stitching right next to it that overlaps. I really like what they did with these. If you guys are interested in getting a pair of these, I'd recommend buying them soon. I have a feeling people are going to look at these, they're going to realize that they slept on them, and they're going to want to get a pair before they even go higher. And your insole on this pair is different as well. Artist signature, Mayumi Yamase, and the Nike swoosh. So overall, I'm going to leave the review there. I just wanted to show these in detail because I really think these are underrated. If you're an Air Force collector, if you like Air Force Ones, if you want to have something that has nice packaging, the whole set, the whole display, this is it. I really cannot say more about the shoe. I know I'm kind of hyping it up a little bit, but I love these. So for me, I'm not letting them go. They'll stay in the collection. I'm going to end the video there. Let me know what you guys think of these down below. I'd love to hear from everybody, get some conversation going. Other than that, I thank everybody for stopping by. Make sure you stick around. I have more stuff coming shortly, and I hope everybody has a good day. All right?